welcome back to another Hey Mom Day. I think that's what I'm going to call it. I'm just going to stick with Hey Mom Day because I was talking with some of you last week and you guys are right. It doesn't have to be Monday, it's just Mom Day. So Hey Mom Day works for any day of the week. I'm filming in our schoolroom right now. It's nighttime. I think it's like 9:10 at night. And this is just how it's working today. Today is an exciting day in our house. Emmy lost her first tooth this afternoon. Woo! Oh my goodness. I'm kind of like in shock a little bit because it's like, how is my baby old enough to be losing teeth? Like the second one beside it is even probably going to be gone by next week, and that's just insane to me. So with her losing her first tooth, we have some exciting things we have planned. We kind of had to like rush plan them because I didn't expect it to happen so soon. Her tooth was, if you watched like this week's vlog from last week, that's confusing. Her tooth became wiggly. We first noticed her tooth was wiggly on Wednesday, and today is Wednesday and she lost it. Like she like pulled on it and she got it like really loose, and then I just like gave it a little tug and it popped right out. So while I am filming this, Cody is currently crafting at his desk and he is making a little fairy door. Now I wanted to talk about this here because I can't talk about it in the vlog because the kids watch the vlogs. So Cody is currently making a fairy door because this is the first tooth ever to be lost in the Miller family home. So we're going to, like when Emmy wakes up, she'll get her little fairy gifts and the tooth will be gone. She's sleeping with it in her special pillow with a pocket. So since the fairy is coming for the first time to our house tonight, the fairy door will appear in our wall because it now has to be opened for all the next tons of teeth that are going to be lost. So I'm really excited, and Cody is currently enjoying himself crafting over there. Right, hun?
Yeah.
Yeah. So with the fairy door, I think we're gonna do, I have a list here. I'm going to make some sparkle money, and Carly, do you mind? And I think I might I'll just like do glitter kind of around. I might do glitter footprints. I don't know, we'll see. I want to do a note from the Tooth Fairy. I think I might make little clay mushrooms because I think that would be cute, and like little sparkle rocks and just little like trinkets to put around the door. Carly's butt just bumped the camera and made it like rock like crazy. Carly. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put like some little trinkets around it. We're gonna make it super, super magical and fun, and I'm really excited. I'm going to apologize now because as the night progresses, my brain starts to just melt into a puddle because I get tired and my voice starts to be all weird. So it's just kind of what happens, but it's the only time I have to film this. I like to try and make every childhood experience as magical for them as possible, and or at least that's like my plan for their childhood. I really want them to like get as much magic as I can cram into their childhood because it doesn't last long enough, but also because I think it's so good for them and so good for us too. Like as parents, the world can be a kind of really shitty place, and so I think if we can just bring wonder and magic into our homes as often as we can, I feel like that kind of helps our kids make sense of like the world and know that it's not all bad and that there's some really, really, really good love and light in the world. And I don't know, it just makes me happy and gives me lots of fuzzies, and I love to see and experience with my kids all the magic of just these milestones and holidays and events in their lives. And I think, you know, they only happen once, so why not try and make them as magical as you can? I mean, it's gonna take us like an extra hour tonight just to throw together some little crafts, and it's fun for Cody and I to just sit here and like hot glue little popsicle sticks together to make a door. I'm gonna have to show you guys after this. So after this video there will be like a little tour of what we do, your little bonus clip for this video, just because I can't show it in the vlog because the kids watch them and I don't want to spoil it. Even though our kid, like you guys know, our kids know that Tooth Fairy, Santa, all that kind of stuff is not real, they still like to believe in the like spirit of it and the magic of it. We still talk about it. It's a big game of pretend for them, and it's still just as magical. So I still don't want to like ruin it like that for them. I think I like doing these videos better on my bed. I don't know, it feels cozier. It feels like I can actually like chat with you guys. I don't know, so maybe this will be the last kitchen video, but maybe not, because sometimes I can't go into the bedroom because there are children sleeping in there in my bed and it's late and there's no light. So anyways, let's move on since my brain is apparently very scattered and frazzled. Welcome to motherhood. But I wanted to kind of switch gears and chat about this a little bit, kind of impromptu. So today on Instagram I posted one of my journal prompts from today, and it's just like a little, I just did a little doodle, and then my journal prompt today was I wish I was more, and I chose confident for today because that's just what I was feeling. So I just did like my little doodle, and I just wrote my entry in there, but I posted the doodle and just this first sentence of like I wish I was more confident on Instagram, and I just kind of asked everybody what they would finish that sentence as. And it was really interesting to see, and I really loved that some of you guys opened up and shared that with me. A theme I saw with those who responded was that we all had it like our answers in common, where we may have all had different answers, but it was all like, oh yeah, you know, like I kind of struggle with that too sometimes. We're like, oh yeah, I'm working on that one too, which kind of just made me realize that, you know, we are all constantly striving to be our best selves, and we're all like constantly working to better ourselves in all areas, and we never really have anything nailed down, do we? So today I chose confident because that's kind of what I've been feeling lately. I haven't been feeling super confident, or I've noticed that I've had some more frequent times where I've been lacking confidence. And as I was writing my post, or like my post, oh my god, I am on Instagram way too much, my entry, I noticed that it was kind of transferring into contentment. And what I mean by that, or rather I guess I should start, I'll just share with you like what's making me not confident. So for me, I sometimes struggle with how I feel about my body. I've had 2 kids. I've spent the past like year not, I'm typically a really fitness focused person, and I just really relaxed on that. Part of it I think was because I haven't been feeling very confident at times, and because even though I don't feel confident, I also am quite aware of how I want to feel and that I want to love myself wholly, and so I don't want to like work out like crazy just to look good. And I feel like if I'm not in a place within myself that can make sure I'm working out and being back into my fitness routine just to feel good and not just to look good, I don't know, it's just made me kind of unmotivated to get back into it. And maybe that sounds weird, that's kind of hard to explain, but basically I want to get back into fitness and all that kind of stuff because I want to, and because I want to feel good. And of course I do want to feel good, but I just don't want it to be driven by looking good, because I feel like if I start while I'm not feeling confident, that can end up in a really unhealthy place for myself, where I might be working out, like I might start working out too hard, and it kind of goes, now it's starting to go into contentment, because I want to be content with where I am. And maybe I think that's the reason I haven't really gone back into my normal routines, and like my normal fitness routine especially, because I'm trying to practice being content with where I am. Now I've slowly started to get back in it now because I've been working through this for a long time, but I want to love myself for what I look like right now and how I am right now, and that's hard sometimes. Like right now I'm at my heaviest I've ever been without having kids. Now that may not, I don't know how I photograph or whatever, or how you guys see me in video, that may not seem like a lot, but like for me, I'm really tall, so I carry my weight quite well. There's a lot of area for it to just like spread out in. So for me, like after having babies, and especially after having Grayson, it's just something I've struggled with, like especially for me, it's always been my thighs. Like I'm so self-conscious about my thighs all the time. I've got a little bit of cellulite going on now, and they are quite voluptuous now, so I just find myself kind of struggling with that when I wear certain things, or I might catch a photo and be like, ugh, and I don't want to feel that way, especially because I am super aware that I have a little girl who is very aware of her surroundings and very aware of everything I do, and she's watching me, and I don't want that to even read on my face that I don't love myself, or like that I'm not good enough for myself. I don't want her to see that, so I'm trying desperately to get over that and to fix it within myself, so that I don't carry that on to her, and also just for me, so I can stop living a life where I have to like even have to think about it when I get dressed, or like sit a certain way, you know what I mean? So it kind of all boils down to like self-love and being content, and I want to be content with where I am now. Otherwise, I feel like if I don't learn to be content with exactly where I am, and I've been working on this for a while, so I'm in a much better place with it than I was, but I don't want to ever like be happy and then keep reaching for more so hard. Like, it's good to set goals, but I think there's a line there that's kind of muddy, where goals kind of turn over into like, I need better, I need more, I need to be fitter, okay, I reached my goal, now I need to be this, and it's like, I'm just using like fitness as an example. That's a really easy thing to do. It's like, okay, I need to lose this weight or whatever. It's like, okay, well now I want abs, and now I want like this rock hard ass, and it's just like, it just keeps going, and at what point are you gonna be happy? And so I feel like if I don't start practicing that now, that it can get to a really unhealthy point, and I don't want to pass that down to my kids, and I don't want to live like that. So it's just something I've been working on, and it was really nice to talk with some of you about similar things you've been experiencing, or even kind of the same. Basically all this to say, I need to love me right now, or I'll just keep wanting more, or to be better, and that's not a healthy or happy place to be in. And speaking with you guys on Instagram, some of you who reached out, it was helpful to me, and it made me realize a few things. Social media is a great example for what I'm about to say, and I use the social media all the time. It's because that's kind of how we're connecting. We're either connecting through Instagram, or like emails or messages, or you're watching these videos, and it's all kind of the same thing. So we can watch all these videos or see all these posts, and women are always like, well, hopefully, but if you surround yourself in a good community, you're always seeing women who are like shouting from the rooftops that we need to love ourselves and accept ourselves, and we're cheering for each other. And I am one of those women who is always like, yeah, like you need to love yourself. Like, oh man, like I did not even notice you had this flaw that you think you have. And I'm sure there's people that, you know, think the same of me, and it just kind of works that way with everybody. But that just kind of goes to show you that like everybody is working through their own things. We're all growing, and we're all working through our own struggles to be our best selves. And I feel like sometimes it can come off as everybody's got their shit together and you just don't. You're sitting there like, oh my god, I need to get my shit together, when really none of us have our shit together, and we never will. And I just think that's kind of the point of life. But anyway, also I don't think that, you know, when people are saying like love yourself and posting inspirational things like that, I don't think it's fake or anything, but I think sometimes we forget that that person struggles with their own things too, and we can't always talk about it. We can't always be like, you know, I struggle with this, I struggle with this, I struggle with this. We kind of just have to share our happy moments as well, and hope that people remember that. But you know, it's easily forgettable when you're seeing everybody else's like highlights. So just know that we all struggle with things, and that we're all working on it, and we're probably all working on the same things, or at least similar things together. And if you and I aren't, you and her are. You know what I mean? Like, we're all kind of going through this thing together. We might be on different stages, but we're kind of all walking a similar path. And it can feel really lonely, but I think tonight you guys help me help remind me that we're not as alone as we think we are. And So I'm going to work on really loving myself right now, where I am, so I can love myself where I am next week and where I am when I hit my goals or whatever. And I really hope you can do the same. I hope you're loving yourself this week, and I hope you're loving other people too. And if you notice somebody's needing a little extra love, it's free, so why not just give them some, you know? I really hope I didn't repeat myself, because my camera died like in the middle of my ending and I didn't notice, and so I just had to go kind of check where I was and go back for whatever I was saying. And now it's later and I'm kind of really tired. So hopefully that wasn't too jumbled, but I hope you guys all have a really good week, and we'll see you next week. And now I want to show you guys what we all have set up for Emmy's first tooth loss experience and all the fun things we've done. Cody and I are getting our craft on. He's making a fairy door. Since Emmy lost her first tooth, we are going to be doing a bunch of magical little tooth fairy things.
Fairy's gotta get in somehow, dude.
Yeah, and since it's the first tooth lost in our house, the fairy door is gonna show up. Okay, so Cody and I are finished. Now I'm going to show you our little fairy door and her little tooth fairy surprise. Okay. Sorry, it's dark. Alright. This is the little door Cody made. They have a little sparkly seashell there. It's so cute. And then she has her little note from the tooth fairy, and she got her little money for her first tooth, and then she also got a pack of chocolates because your first tooth is a big deal. I'm gonna have to try and put it in her little pocket. So Cody is making a fairy door. So the fairy will, oh wow, I'm losing my train of thought. And Carly, no, shh. I will come visit you in a second. Gotta wait for the geese to pass. Canadian problems. Okay, do you have enough love now? For a second? Can you please go sit down on the couch or something? Cody, can you call her?
No.
Please? Carly, go lay down on the couch. Out. Go. I love you. Go. Lay down. Good girl. I feel like I am making no sense today, Cody.
No, you're doing fine.
I feel like I'm a mumbly mess because it's late and I'm way more tired than I thought I was.
Yo, dude, I think I've done this.
Okay, well hold on, I'm filming, just wait.
I'm pretty proud of it.
Good, I'm so excited to see it. Cody Miller,
I'm sorry.
what the hell are you opening over there?
Fucking feathers.
Can you keep your feathers a little quieter, please?
No.
Okay, I'm going to continue. Kindly
I
shut.
need to find one more feather, so fucking wait.
Okay. Okay, are you done?
No. Now I'm done.
Okay, I love you. I love you.
Love you too. Yes. Just burnt the fuck out of my finger though.
I'm going to run out of freaking space because you keep
hurts so
interrupting me.
much.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you need some owie spray?
No.
Alright. Do you need a
SpongeBob Band-Aids.
Do you need a kiss?
No, I'm good.
I warned you. You gotta be
Tough boy.
careful. Hot glue guns are
I just
dangerous.
straight out, just like, shh, you're gonna wake up the kids. I put 2 dabs of glue on it, and as I'm putting one thing on, just this finger just dips straight into my other dab of glue. So it's like, you can see it starting to fucking God, it's killing me, dude. Fuck.
Oh, the bloopers are going to be
All done though, I'm so
fantastic.
fucking proud of myself.
Okay, I'm really excited to see it. Can you shut the dog up for 2 seconds, please, Carly? I love you, but shut up. Shh. Go let her out. Door's not open. It's cold out. Okay. Quiet up there.